What's good, YouTube? I'm coming with a message, and I want to just say, never give up. Never give up. No matter what you thinking in your heart, never give up. I just went to California, and I came back. You see you feel me? This is my luggage right here, my backpack and my suitcase. I just came back from California from an event I was invited to. Uh, didn't really like the experience, but I did learn some stuff. But I went there. That was an issue. The person I was invited by, that became an issue. You know how you travel with people and they're not really helpful at all. They're not really willing to spend money. You're kind of just, we all know how that goes. I'm facing issues at my house. Sometimes I can barely eat. A lot of times I'm kicked out, like as of right now. But never give up. One time this is a funny story, but I used to have this one friend. It was an acquaintance. I had hopped on this Roblox game and I met this person, and they presented themselves like in a way that I should have been more aware. Like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't make you a friend, but I made the person a friend anyway. And she kind of had this whole, like, her whole life was just scrambled, but I felt like she was there to teach me something. And I ended up cutting her off later on in life. But one thing I learned from her before I cut her off, she had got into an issue with her boyfriend, and she basically caught him cheating. And she was running through his phone, and she was just breaking her heart because she was seeing all this shit on his phone. And she was just like, she called me. She was like, Jewel, what should I do? What should I say? What should I tell him? Should I let him know I found out the truth? Like, what should I do? She was basically just panicking, ranting, all of that. And I asked her one question. And this question I asked her it taught me something. And her response is what taught me something. I asked her, what's your plan? That's all I asked her. I said, well, what's your plan? She was like, I don't know. And then she started rambling. And it was like, her response was like 2 seconds. She was like, I don't know. And then she started ranting. But when she said, I don't know, in my perception, my reality slowed down. It felt like time had stopped for like a minute. And I was like, what do you mean you don't know? Like, always have a plan. Even when you feel hopeless, pray to the Most High. Pray to God. After you pray to God, you'll have that clarity, because when you pray, you have faith what you're asking, what you're speaking of. There will be something that there'll be some grasp of welcoming that, hey, you're still okay, you're still alive, don't worry. Something is coming, something is expected to be new in your life. Pray to get that clarity, even if you don't know what's next. And then make a plan. It doesn't have to be a detailed plan. It doesn't have to be scripted. Just make one decision. One decision. One decision can change your reality. One decision can change your lifestyle. One decision can change your trajectory. Just make one decision. It could be a big decision, a small decision. But I would say make a small decision. Make a minimalist decision. And just start from there. And you won't, because look, when you don't have a plan, you're vulnerable. You're just allowing life to just come at you. But when you have a plan, I just got a text message. When you have a plan, you have something. When you don't have a plan, you don't have nothing. So just have a plan. Doesn't matter what the plan is, just have a plan and go from there. Just have a plan. My plan is to go to Asia. I don't know what your plan is, but just have a plan. I don't know how I'm going to get to Asia, but I have the thought that I want to be in Asia. then I have to go from there and work on what can I do to get to Asia, which is what I'm currently working on. Even if, and somebody taught me something too. Somebody told me that if you look straight, your objective is to get to the end of the road. But sometimes to get to the end of the road, you have to go off road. You have to switch lanes. You have to go off course. So what I'm trying to say is adapt. Even if you have to go off course, even if you have to do things you don't like, if you have to kiss somebody's ass, if you have to put up with certain shit, if you have to play a persona, if you have to play a character in front of a person, if you have to play like you're cool with shit. And I'm not saying in a manipulative way. I'm just saying get to your goal no matter what. Make that uncomfortable call to that person you don't want to. If you have to get home and you have to call somebody you don't want to call that person. Your goal is to get home. Your goal isn't to be around somebody you don't like. But if being around someone you don't like for a period of time gets you to that home, do it. Do it. Now, I'm not saying condoning nothing illegal, but if you have to go off course, if you have to do uncomfortable things, adapt just for that period. Get through it and be done. Don't give up. I haven't given up yet. I haven't lost my light yet. So don't lose yours. I don't know who will see this video, but I hope somebody sees it. I hope somebody sees it. I know somebody will see it. I uploaded a video. It didn't really get any views. I think I even viewed it myself, but I know one day these videos will get views. One day I'll be in Asia. One day you'll get to the end of your road, so have a plan.